They came to Bethsaida. Some people brought a blind man to him and begged him to touch him. He took the blind man by the hand and led him out of the village. And when he had put saliva on his eyes and laid his hands on him, he asked him, "Can you see anything?" And the man looked up and said, "I can see people, but they look like trees walking." Then Jesus laid his hands on his eyes again, and he looked intently, and his sight was restored. And he saw everything clearly. In the key verse, a blind man said he sees people walking around as trees. This was after Jesus had partially restored his sight. Apparently, the man could see, but not clearly. What was Jesus seeking to teach us? Was the man able to see when he was younger, then became blind? The Bible does not tell us, but somehow this man knew his vision was not clear. A person who had never had any sight would likely think the blurry images appeared that way to everyone. How did he even know to compare men to trees? We cannot know for sure, but it appears the blind man could sense that he was only seeing a shadow of things to come. He could see men moving about, but it was blurry, and he somehow decided that true sight must be better than this. Is this not the way the riches of God appear to us? Paul describes it thus: "For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know, even as I am known." We can have a wonderful life of communion with other believers on earth, but we still seek a better life in eternity. Quote, "But now they desire a better country, that is heavenly. Wherefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he hath prepared for them a city." Hebrews 11:16. Jesus redeemed us from sin, and now we can find joy in our relationship with God. However, this is just a foreshadow of things to come. We may imagine the glory of God, but it is blurry to us. When the trumpet sounds and Jesus calls his church home, we shall see clearly. Former things will have passed away, and everything will be made new. After the blind man confessed that his eyesight was not yet complete, Jesus touched his eyes again. Now he could see clearly. As long as we are still in this earthly tabernacle, we too are seeking that perfect vision. If we remain faithful to the end, we can trust in Jesus to supply a body with perfect eyesight.